back in 4th grade, I was in a theater program. One of my mom's piano students was going to be in a summer theater program, and my mom knew that I liked acting and singing. I'm going to call my mom's piano student, Nina. Back then, Nina was a 3rd grader. Two other 3rd grade girls from my school were also going. All of them were 9 at the time, and I was 10. I'll call the other girls Carla and Brooke. In this program, we were performing a musical called, I don't remember. But it was The Ugly Duckling, you know, that one story about an ugly duckling and how he gets bullied and then turns into a swan or something. Yeah, it's that, but with more scenes, characters, and a lot of songs. Also, let me mention that this program was for 3 to 13-year-olds, so that means that there were literal children here. We had a 1 hour long practice each week on Saturday, and we also got a 15-minute break to eat snacks. There were 2 shows, and in one show you were an ensemble, and you would just sing some of the songs and do some of the dances. You would also dress up in a random farm animal costume. In the other show, you'd be an actual actor with lines. The parts were given randomly, and there were no auditions. I got 2 different characters, and also I got to sing solo. One character was a swan, and the other was a dumb goose or something. Both characters appeared more towards the end of the musical. When I was part of the ensemble, the other 3 girls were doing the acting parts, and when I was acting, the other girls were in the ensemble. The parts that Nina and Carla got, those don't really matter for any of the stories, but the part that Brooke got does matter because she got the same parts that I did. So the dumb goose, the swan, and the solo thing, that'll be important for one of the other stories. Alright, first story. For this one dance, we all had canes to twirl around with and shit. During one of the practices, some kid accidentally picked up his cane, and when he set it back down, it made a really loud sound on the floor. The teacher/director got really mad, and the teenager that was helping told all of us to rest our canes on our shoe so that they didn't bang against the floor. What happened next, you may be asking? The cane slipped off of my shoe and made a really loud sound, and since the teacher that was with us had her back turned so that she could see what was happening on stage, she didn't see who made the sound. Turns out that she thought it was this one boy who was standing next to me, but it was not him. Also, let me just say that this teacher was very scary. The kid didn't say anything, and I never told the truth because I was an anxious mess of a kid, and I still am now. The 3 girls' parents and my parents had a carpool, and each week a different parent drove us to our practice. This week, Brooke's mom was driving us. Like I said earlier, Brooke had the same set of characters as me, and that set of characters also had a solo. And back then, I was singing in my head voice, and it was very quiet because I was 10, and my voice wasn't very good back then. Brooke asked me to sing the solo song because she wanted to hear me sing. And when I was done, I said, I know it's quiet, that's just how I sing. And Brooke replied with, yeah, and no offense, but your singing sounds like a grandma. And don't forget that her mom was in the car. She probably heard what Brooke had said. Brooke is that kind of person that thinks if you say, no offense, it's alright to say whatever the heck you want. Now for the actual show. The first show, when I was part of the ensemble, I was dressed up as a cow. The random farm animal costumes were given based on what fit you. I got stuck with a cow. The costume, I guess it fitted me. No, not really, actually. It was actually really tight and uncomfortable. The teenage girl who was giving everyone their costumes would ask if the costume fit. She asked me if it fit, but me seeing that it fit enough, my dumbass nodded and said that it fit. The other show where I was acting actually went pretty well, so there's not a lot to say about it, except at more towards the end, I forgot a line, and then started to panic, but everything worked out somehow. Hi everyone, so happy Pride Month! Well, I mean, as of recording this, it's not Pride Month yet, but, it'll be Pride Month when I upload this. This video came out way earlier than I expected it to. This video took like a little over a month to make, and that's very surprising compared to my last video, which was 2 minutes long and took 5 months to make. Well, this one is 4 minutes long, so good job me. Don't expect this again. It might happen again, but probably not. Also, as you can see, there's this lovely piece of fan art done by one of my friends. She told me to put it in my next video. So here you go, Emily. Good job, Emily. Good job. Um, yeah, great job, Emily. I hope all of you guys are doing well, because quarantine. Stay inside, stay safe, and have a happy Pride Month.
Oh, bye.